Okay, so I had a channeling with someone, and let me just turn the camera off. I had a channeling with someone, and at the end of it, like, uh, it wasn't happening, and I couldn't see it from the camera, because we were on Skype. I couldn't see it happening while it was happening, but she picked up her phone and she started to video it on the camera. I had no lights on in here, and back there, there's a stove in the back. There's a wall behind the stove, and there was this blue light that all of a sudden appeared, and it just grew and grew and grew and grew into like this massive amount of like different shades of blue, and then just poof disappeared, and it went dark again. And I had no lights on of any kind. I mean, I had a candle or two going, but there was no way my body was blocking the angle. It was trippy. I uploaded it to YouTube and posted the link on a couple of the hangouts, but it was trippy. It was like an orb on steroids and hallucinogens.
So,
And that's my fun story.
so what I see is like what I feel that the word that comes to me is like a vortex, a portal, like an instant manifestation of like of one to right there.
She told me who it was, um, but it's kind of. She told me who it was. It's one of my guides who happens to be Bruce Lee. He was claiming it anyway, that it was he who was doing it. But it was a pretty blue light, regardless of whoever it was.
I feel Syrian and Palladian energy.
Okay. I was wondering. I don't know if he was helping manifest it or something, but I felt there was other things involved as well. Like you just said. It was a trip.
Of who it was to the perception of the other channel.
Huh?
The perception that of who it was of the other channel is valid in
Yeah.
their reading. Um, what I'm feeling is it's to assist with the experience as a whole,
Okay.
where
So it was a mixture of like.
you began to see it and you began to see it manifest and putting
I
like a
didn't see it till after she sent me the clip, because it wasn't. I couldn't see it from like now if I were looking at you or and you were looking at me. I didn't see it until after she sent me the clip. So I was like, whoa. But
what stands out to me is Syrian energy and water energy.
that makes sense.
That's what stands out the most to me is Syrian and water.
Yeah. Water big time. It resonates with me. Water.
And then there's an idea coming in, something about the fluidity of your own personal shift, if you will.
Hmm.
Having more of a effortless shift into the allowance of the idea your vibrational frequency raising, rising.
Mhm.
Now, when I'm feeling there still is the idea of not fully understanding this idea is what it means to have one's vibrational frequency to have risen. In our experience and our understanding, one's vibrational frequency begins to rise when one begins to learn to expand one's ability to love oneself unconditionally and through oneself all others, as well as unconditionally forgiving oneself and all others.
That's a huge resonation with me because I'm learning self-love, and it's been kind of a slow journey, but
We are when many ask what one's purpose and being here in a human incarnation, it truly is simple for each and every being, and it is simply to live, simply to exist, to learn to exist in alignment with their joys, their happinesses, learning not to judge one's feelings, one's emotions, one's experience, even one's reactions and actions to other sources with free will, i.e., other human beings.
and I think we forget about that a lot of times too, is the free will when we're asking things of channelers and guides, and you know, I realize that in myself that sometimes I'll get upset with an answer, but then I forget there's this whole other thing called free will, and so nothing is really set in stone. It's just
Not only is it the free will, but it's also in one's belief, trust, and faith in any idea. When one allows ideas that bring shadows of doubt,
mhm,
then this creates the tangents of possibility, probability.
right.
It is when one believes that the possibilities, probabilities, and actualities begin to dwindle to a fashion in which a medium, a channel, if you will, through the feelings of the other being's excitements, which strings attached to which possibilities, probabilities, actualities will have the most greatest energetic potential for manifestation.
Hmm.
And again, yes, others' free will even has play in this, very much so.
Well, you can project too, like if you fear something and you going into a channeling and you fear an answer, then that's the answer that you're going to get, right? It's a possibility that you can influence the answers that you get by what you project.
We feel in we feel in the explanation of your expression, the answer would be yes to your understanding.
Yeah. I'll shut up if anybody else has anything to say. I feel like I'm hogging.
We wish to express we feel much a much higher resonance, a much higher vibration within your third chakra, within the feelings of faith and trust within your own abilities, within your own experiences that you have since joining and awakening, and
I feel like I can connect better, even though I still think that maybe I'm imagining things that I'm hearing or seeing. It's just my imagination. I feel like I'm coming closer and closer to understanding that it's not just my imagination. And um, did we or I freeze?
Nope.
Okay. Yes, please somebody else say something when he comes back because I feel like I'm taking over.
Oh, it's okay. You had a really cool thing happen, and a lot of change happened. It's a
Yeah,
good thing.
it was really trippy. I actually posted the clip on a couple of the hangouts, Brooke. Like this blue light was there and then like just disappeared.
It
Like
was
like it was there and then like somebody shut the light off. Gone.
bonkers.
It was. I was like, holy, that was happening behind me and I didn't see it. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's weird. It seems like every time JC is about to channel, his internet fritzes out.
Yeah.
It's it must be the same resonance as my microwave, because my microwave does the same thing every time.
The energies, the energies.
hmm So we know JC's vibration is equivalent to that of my weird old microwave. We'll find that out, and we'll know what he vibrates at. It's perfect.
Maybe you can get him to see if he can run the microwave with his energies.
That would then kill my internet too.
I love your hair, Brooke. I love that picture.
Thank you. Took
Beautiful.
it.
I'm so
Took
glad
it.
we told you to take a picture.
Yeah, I took it like 3 days ago.
Beautiful, it really is. So,
Sunlight in the shop. Boom, boom.
Oh, oh. And he's back. He's back.
our pardons.
Don't apologize.
no apologies necessary.
No one's sorry here.
When was the connection interrupted?
I don't know. I was just blathering on. It makes no difference.
Yes, this has ability to create shifts in the being known as Amy. The energies that normally would be used by the limbs that may be perceived by others as not being proficient of use. This is a blessing for your experience, from you to learn from. Learning to explore new ways of developing your own technique of channeling and healing, if you will.
Anyone else can feel free to jump in.
Did it happen again?
Looks like it.
F word. That's my
Yeah,
personal
it was.
version of censoring.
This happened last night, and I told him to just use my computer, and he's like, yeah, you should just might as well set up. Well, buddy,
That's so trippy.
because my computer's, I guess it's like has newer software, so it overrides.
And maybe yours can handle higher
computer.
frequency energies being in the room. Who knows?
Of course, it's all me, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
Or it's me, like, I don't know.
I mean, it's all of us. We're all the same collective here.
Yep. I had a weird thing come through me today. Like,
You did?
I'm still in the prep phase, so I'm not sure why it popped in, but it was like not a
You just
super.
all sorts of colors.
What's happening?
Hey, I've been getting that too.
Oh yeah, so it was like a
So,
lower frequency thing, and like it didn't feel evil or anything like that. Nothing so
right.
epic, but it was like, made my body feel weird, and I was like, nope, don't like it. Feels weird. I don't like it. Nah. And it was
Bah.
like just sitting in there, and I realized I thought I was in a bad mood, but it was in my body, and I realized like, oh, and I didn't have to do anything. I just started singing a song. I was like, I don't like you. Go away. Go away now. Seriously now. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
In
And it
your
just popped out.
That's so funny. I
I
just
know.
saw a really cool quote. Y'all want to hear it and tell me what you think?
Sure.
When you are in alignment with who you really are, you cannot help but uplift those with whom you come into contact. Your value to those around you hinges upon only one thing, your personal alignment with Source. And the only one thing that you have there is an example of that enlightenment, which they may observe, then desire, and then work to achieve, but you cannot give it to them. Everyone is responsible for the thoughts they think and the things that they choose as their objects of attention.
I like that.
Isn't that good?
It is.
That's
It's
very,
also a little bleak.
yeah.
I
Right?
used to
It is.
think terrible things, and I was like, I have no choice in the matter. My brain hates me.
And then
I
there's
still
another
sometimes
one.
have weird thoughts. I don't know.
I found one more today, and it says, despite how open, peaceful, and loving you attempt to be, people can only meet you as deeply as they met themselves. This is the heart
Ooh,
of clarity.
that one's so true.
Accurate.
That would, like, as soon as I saw that one, it, like, like grabbed a hold of my heart and was like, "Save this." I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
all right, okay, that's good."
I
It's not a
may,
big
I may look for those quotes because I'm starting like a vision affirmation, different quotey good things book, scrapbook. So I may print those out.
Different quotey good things book. I like that better than scrapbook. It sounds less mundane and
Yeah, that sounds
housewifely.
that sounds a lot better.
I was gonna do a vision board, but then I was like, I'll just do a book so I can take it places with me.
Yeah. Like good quotes. Wait, oh my God. This guy I just seen, he just posted the Fifth Element candlestick holders. Like they etched the geometry of them. You want to see it? I can share it.
I've not
Yes.
seen that movie, but I will probably still be in awe.
Oh, do you mean the sacred geometry or the movie?
No, this.
I don't see anything. But I am on my phone. The share may not work.
Oh, I
Maybe it'll
see.
pop up.
Oh, there we go.
Cool, huh?
Those
Yes.
are. Is this relevant to the movie or something else?
Yeah, the movie is actually like the woman is the fifth element. She's the light, and these things right here are actually they have blue light inside of them. And so the mission of the movie is to get her to the temple with all the other elements in order to like complete like the consciousness shift within the realm of the planet.
Wow, you know, all I can picture when I think of the Fifth Element, I'll give it a, I'll definitely give it a try now. But before, all I could picture was Bruce Willis with bleach blonde hair. That's all. I mean, I
I
could.
see what's his face who's in that movie with Jackie Chan in that crazy leopard print outfit with the hair.
Jackie Chan